Welcome back to another episode of Culture Overload. In this week's episode, we're going to be doing another informal one just to stay on topic with coronavirus. If you haven't already, please follow us on our Instagram at culture.overload to find out the latest scoop in what's happening behind the scenes.
Besides that, if you are new to the podcast, we do post every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And also, if you are a listener or you are new and you do like the podcast, make sure to share it around, spread the word, and get it out there. You know, we got all this quarantine time. Someone needs some entertainment.
And follow us on Spotify. We can see that a lot of us, our listeners aren't even followed to us.
Yeah.
So we need to hit that follow button.
Yeah, and if you are new, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, literally Podchaser, anywhere you can get your podcasts. So yeah, if you don't have a Spotify membership,
we also do it on YouTube as well now.
Oh yeah, YouTube, but I wouldn't suggest going there because we don't get paid. So
yep, no money there for us boys.
No money yet, but let's get into whoa. Let's get into today's episode. We're obviously, who isn't talking about the coronavirus? This is all that is going on right now. This is like it's so serious. Like every time I at night or something, I think or when I get the time to think about it, I'm like, why am I not more panicked? This is so serious. This is
because I don't think you're in immediate danger.
It's not even that fact, but it's the fact that we are in immediate danger. Our economy. I know how the effects of it, but I don't know. It's literally the world's falling apart right now, and it's like, I don't know. Is it just me or am I not? Are you not panicked either?
No, bro. Before at work, bro, I wasn't even shaking. I'm like, bro, these guys are freaking boosting it, you know?
Yeah.
They're overreacting, and now it's bro, now it's starting to get scary because people are I think people are overreacting too much.
No. I honestly,
they're being too precautious to the point where it's actually scaring people.
No, I honestly, I would, you could believe this is a conspiracy theory, this virus or whatever. You cannot take down seriousness, okay? I don't think they are underestimating it. This is big, right?
This is big. But I think...
And here's the thing. So, the misconception is, this thing does not kill a lot of people. So a lot of people don't know what flattening the curve means, and that's the thing that's being outlined the most, right? Yeah. Flattening the curve. And that's why I want to get this message out there, because this is what flattening the curve means. This is why you got to go in quarantine right now. And this is why, even though the flu or whatever kills more people, this is quicker. This works quicker. And it's not the issue of, we have great healthcare. It's not the issue about the healthcare. It's about demand on the healthcare. So the thing is, flattening the curve, they're like, okay, whatever, it's going to fucking spread. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
We could just slow it down. That's what they're trying to do right now. Slow it down, because places like Italy, places with a lot of death toll, places like Italy and Iran, it spread so quick.
Apparently UK just surpassed Italy too in death.
Really?
So that's
shit.
Crazy, yeah.
Well, that's the problem with this virus, and that's why we got to get this message. We're going to talk about conspiracies later on, but no matter what, this is serious. We all need to do our part to stop this. But the problem with this virus is it works so quick that it's flattening the curve means slowing it down, so the health systems aren't overwhelmed. Because think about it. Already, think about I was just thinking about this the other day. Think about our hospitals already, without a virus, without anything. Think about the wait times there.
Yeah.
But now, with this virus, what they're trying to do with the slowdown is
trying to get us on our feet.
You get rid of the avoidable deaths. So when your healthcare system, if everyone gets sick at the same time, there's going to be a lot of people that die that they could have prevented it, because there's just not enough resources right now. They're already overwhelmed as is.
Yeah.
And the scary thing is I feel like the numbers that we have, you probably should multiply them by 3 or 4, because not everyone's getting tested, right? Right now the priority is if you the first thing they ask you if you traveled. And apparently they don't test you if you don't travel, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
But that's what flattening the curve is. That's why everyone needs to do their part. And honestly, what's the worst? Like, this is like finally getting a pause on life. Like, we've never
Not
been.
even. It's not even a pause. It's just like a little setback, in my opinion. It's more of a setback than a pause.
No, but here's the thing. In our busy lives, we're always go, go, go. Finally, we get the chance to spend time with our families.
I mean, I still
Have
don't.
well, if you work, there's differences, but they're still cutting down hours at Walmarts and stuff
Yeah,
like that. And places.
mine's up.
Yeah. Oh, yours are up.
Yeah.
Pharmacies.
Pharmacies. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about pharmacies, but like those are essentials, right?
Yeah.
But they are cutting down at hours at grocery stores and
Are they?
Walmarts and stuff already.
I heard that they're giving raises to people who are working during, I think, like Loblaw is or something.
Maybe.
Like a $2 raise.
I know Walmart's are also hiring more people.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. I heard they're expected to hire 14,000. But besides the point, I mean, thank God it makes up for the jobs that are lost. But, now we finally get, a chance to pause on our regular busy lives.
Yeah.
And, just, get the time to think, like, self-reflect. Not a lot of people, like, I've noticed, like, not a lot of people take that time to self-reflect, right? So right now is the time that, if you're in a program that you don't love,
Drop out.
No, not drop out, but like take the time right now to really, really find out and discover what you really love. And, take that time to get closer with your family. Like, realistically, how much do you talk to your family? Like,
Me?
Like anyone,
Yeah.
really. Especially at this age where it's like so busy, we like kind of just do our own thing.
I literally told my mom. She's like, "Oh, you never chill with us anymore."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bro, listen. I work 5 days a week.
Mhm.
I'm literally gone at 12:30. I'm back at
Yeah.
9. Other 3 days, I either get called in or I'm in the
Mhm.
basement doing work. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have time anymore.
Yeah, but people besides you that aren't working now, they
Yeah.
have that time.
Yeah.
So if you do have that time, take the time to self-reflect, improve yourself. Don't think of it as a negative. Just, people are like so scared of just sitting still and being not like. For me, I don't know. These past days have been just normal to me. Like,
yeah.
like I
Same.
have my own shit. Get busy, man. And this is how you can discover your passion. Try things out, like gardening, fucking
Like,
try woodworking.
I know
shit.
Ibrahim. He started doing coding. Like he
Oh,
started
yeah.
learning.
You can
coding.
learn Code Academy if you want to
Yeah.
learn. Go on Code Academy. Great free source to learn how to code. And online internet, like whatever you want to learn, look it up. Try to look into it. Maybe you love it. Maybe what you're in school for right now isn't what it is. And if you do, like second guess that maybe this isn't it. Maybe take some time. Take this time to research. Take this time to discover yourself. This is the time where you should be like self-reflecting, pausing, thinking about how fragile our lives are, our world is, and like how do you get yourself out of this fragile world? How do you? I don't know. Like people nowadays, like us, we're kind of aware, woke, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So we know how fragile like our world is not. Like it's gone in a flick. Other people don't know how fragile the economy is. They just don't have that knowledge. But take in how, people are going to lose jobs right now. The economy's hurting. People are fucked.
Yeah.
But, that's just, a little bit of advice, a little bit of a positive note to start with.
Start off.
In the
yeah.
time of negativity. But honestly, do you think, I feel like this is like a time where we should also be like getting together. Like, not like socially, but like
people in Italy
helping each other. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like going out on their balconies and like playing music on their balconies and stuff like that. And people helping the elderly.
But our communities here are different than the ones back there. Our
Of
communities
course.
here is everyone's for themselves here. Back there, it's like
Well,
promos. Let's be
and
honest.
in the times of pressure like this, is where we can either lose our humanity or get together and start helping each other out.
Canada,
and this
we're
is the
definitely
time.
losing it. Canada, we're definitely losing it.
Okay,
Bro. Let's be
survive.
honest.
Okay, in the stores and grocery stores, survival of the fittest. Whatever. Not really. We're not really losing that much, right?
I mean,
But
it's
But
getting-
here's the nature of this virus is gonna have to force us to get together. This is like, even I was just thinking about it. Like, how countries like always were like, they always had trade and they were always
Yeah.
helping each other out.
yeah.
And now every country's like just for themselves, right?
Yeah.
So now I feel like countries are gonna like learn how to be self-sufficient more. But I feel like I just went on a tangent off of that. But like this is a time where we can get together. Like the nature of this virus is like we have to work as a team to stop it or to slow it down. And it's not so deadly that people are just gonna fucking, like the scary thing is, like I was thinking about it, if it was a little bit more deadly. Imagine if like engineers that controlled like our electricity generation or our water treatment, imagine those guys got sick and died, or like the whole workforce of them died. We're fucked, right?
Yeah.
We have no electricity, no water. It's fucked. But this is a time where we should get together as a community. There's people. The cool thing is, it's happening. Like, companies are actually doing good.
Who?
Like, Fit for Less. I don't know if you read the email about them canceling stuff.
But
they're still paying staff. Yeah, they're still paying.
My sister's staff is still paying.
Yeah, and it's crazy. People are...
Because it's coming from the government, bro. It's not dumb.
Some of it's coming from the government, but a lot of companies did it before they even knew the government was going to do anything about it, right? Like, what are other places? Like, a lot of places are, like, paying their staff, and they're like, this is a time where, the people with money can... It's time we get together and, like, help out each other, right?
Yeah.
People are going to be losing jobs. It's time to help out. If you're in a better position, it's time to help those people out.
Or, like, rent, like, mortgages are getting pushed for, like, 6 months.
That's fucked. But this is a time where we should honestly just get together. Like, so much projects we can do. I was just thinking about it, like, I don't know. I was thinking of things I could take advantage of and start working on, like, good projects or something. Like, maybe, like, delivery for, like, old people. Like, quarantine all the old people, and then, like, if you're old, you just get deliver food to you or some shit like that.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like old people don't give a fuck, though. Like, we're doing it for them, right? Like, they don't give a fuck. They're like, fuck. We don't care. We can die.
But they probably, they will live through, like, World War. They live through fucking thing. I don't think a coronavirus is going to stop them.
But honestly, though, maybe here's the thing. We're doing this to stop them from dying, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing, bro.
So we're stopping this from them dying. What if they want to die, right? We never asked them. We never asked.
Did we assume that?
Yeah. We already assumed. What if you go to a nursery home and like, bruh, why are you stopping the economy? I don't care. Literally. Take me out, fam. I live my life. I'm good. Realistically, no one does. Like, everyone's kind of scared of that.
Yeah.
I feel. But that was a joke. Just, guys joke.
Cooler,
Don't come at me.
Yeah.
This is a joke. It's a joke.
You want his Instagram is Moasakui if you guys want it.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's definitely my Instagram. But yeah, coronavirus, getting together. That's another point. But let's kind of shift things. Let's talk. Oh, have you heard, like? I feel like this was well needed for climate change. Like, did you see the effects that it's already having on climate? Like, apparently the city in China, it's never been clear. It's like you look up, it's smoggy.
Really?
After this, the clearest it's ever been.
Really? It's
already recovering.
Damn.
Apparently, also in Venice, the water is the clearest it's ever been.
Jeez.
Like in Venice, Italy. Like, maybe. Oh, I heard this funny joke. I was listening to Andrew Schultz. Do you know him, the comedian?
Yeah.
He has a podcast, but he's like, yo, what if the Arabs got it right? What if we just the whole world just needed a Ramadan? Where you take like a whole month off, and the world just fix itself. But
shit.
It's just crazy how quick it started. Like, I was also looking up videos like way back, like in the summer or something. I remember watching these videos of like what would happen if humans were gone for how long.
Yeah.
How quick the world just takes over again. Nature just takes over again.
That's fine. But going back to like how people should come together during the time of coronavirus, but
not socially together. Keep a social distance while you're at it.
Social distances.
Yeah, keep social distance.
No. But I mean, like, bro, I heard in Iraq, and even here, people are going around and selling, like an antidote, right?
Oh, like a fake.
In Canada, I heard it's fake, but back home, they're giving people drugs that they pass out and then you just rob everything they have.
Well,
they're just using it to their advantage.
Here's a time where there's evil people, there's good people, and this is where the good people can help stop these fuckers.
But how?
Because honestly, if I ever catch someone like that, bro, man,
like cap to the head, huh?
Bro, I would get the whole block to beat his ass, bro. It's like a whole gang beat. This guy's getting his ass beat. Like, those people honestly kind of just deserve it. Like, taking advantage like any. That's why I've been like against like sexual assault
Yeah.
or anything like you take advantage of someone or a situation. That's just fucked. You're just a fucked up person, right? Like no matter if you have family to feed yourself, I understand it. You can do some other things. You can rob a company or some shit, or a bank. Not fucking people. Not people that can actually hurt from this.
That's what times call for desperate measures, you know? Like, I think people now are like, okay, people are at their most vulnerable, so how do I maximize my motives, you know what I mean? Like, for some people, it might be stealing. For some people, it might be getting money, you know what I mean? And I think this is a time, like, you saw, like, how people are, like, stocking up on Lysol wipes and sanitizer and, like, toilet paper are just selling it. And just selling it. And, like, big companies like Kijiji and Facebook are coming out and saying, hey, listen, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off.
Those good thing. They fucked those people over, man. Like,
because now they're stuck with, like, 18K worth of sanitizer and you can't do anything about it.
They try to take advantage of the situation. Now, here, you're stuck with Lysol wipes. Good luck, bud.
Yeah, like, what are you going to do?
Open a garage sale.
Literally.
Fucking goofs. Like, I understand, like, that
it's a hustling mentality, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it entrepreneurial or... Because we were talking about masks as soon as this thing broke out, right?
Like, I appreciate, like, not appreciate, but, like, I can understand where they're coming from, you know? It's like, hey, listen, now's the time to make a quick buck or two, right?
But
don't push it.
Yeah.
Like, some guy sold a fucking bottle of sanitizer for $80.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it. Sell it for 50% more, you know what I mean? You buy it for $5, sell it for 10, 20, you know what I mean? But not $80, not $100.
That's just fucking right.
People are like selling a mask, like a single mask for $10.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
bro, I saw this drug dealer on my I have on Instagram. He posted on his story on his little like weed scale or whatever. He has like hand sanitizer and little dime bags on the scale. He's like, yo, hit me up for hand sanitizer on the low. I was fucking dead. It's pretty funny, but yo, do you think? Bro, okay, this is what I don't know. There's more things I've heard ever since our last episode where we talked about some conspiracy theories, right? So, there's some new developments that are making shit a little more sketchy.
Yeah.
Before this whole thing broke out, the billionaires, like of the biggest CEOs of the biggest companies, Bill Gates here. There's like 3 I know off for sure.
Bezos.
Bezos? Does Bezos step down?
Oh, step down?
Yeah. I was talking about billionaires that stepped down and ran away, basically, ahead of time. So, Bill Gates, obviously, Microsoft. Yeah, he stepped down.
When?
March.
No.
Yeah. Bill Gates, CEO of Disney. What's it called? Keith Block. I think he runs what's the company he runs? Salesforce. So like a lot of these CEOs stepped down and dipped ahead of this.
I didn't know a thing did.
What? Bill Gates?
Bill Gates.
That's the only one I heard of. But then I did more research and I saw all these other billionaires step down.
Where did he off it? Like he just
I think he got a yacht or something.
I heard people are getting yachts. Yeah, I heard people are getting yachts and just
these billionaires are getting yachts or running off. So
that's fucked.
That brings up that conspiracy of the Illuminati thing again. And then if you think about it, these are the same people that run the mainstream media. Yeah. So remember when I was talking about that conspiracy last week of how it could have been leaked out or, a way to control population?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing more research. And so here's the thing, people. Don't take everything I say for fact. I'm just giving you the information to do your own research. I still don't know exactly where I'm at. I'm way more leaning towards this is sketchy as fuck, right?
Yeah, I think it's sketchy as hell, too.
It's sketchy as fuck. Like, billionaires running off, and the people, there's all these articles already that are debunking the patent that I'm going to talk about, and, like, all these other institutes, the biology institutes all over Wuhan, they're saying that's a coincidence.
People are, like, debunking that patent. I was going to talk to you about it. I don't know.
They were saying it's a SARS patent. We'll get into that in a bit. But that patent is fucking sketchy.
Really?
Like, I was reading into it. Like, I can understand it because half of it's, like, medical jargon.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. There's, like, half of it's, like, bullet points where it says the inventor or the inventor did this. Inventor did this.
But is it the inventor or the person who discovered it?
It's the inventor.
Because, I mean, like,
Well,
The
they said
coronavirus
inventor.
existed before.
Yeah, but it
it
said
just-
inventor. Like in the I have to pull up the
Maybe the person because
the
like
barcode.
the thing is though, like coronavirus existed before.
Yeah, it did.
Before like
That-
thing. So I mean, it could have been a coronavirus or corona
Yeah.
patent, but it doesn't mean I don't know.
So what people here? I'm giving. That's why I'm giving the people the information. I don't know for sure
Yeah.
about the patent too. Like this is what I'm doing. I look my
By the way,
research.
just explain to people what the patent is about.
Okay, let's first talk about, the billionaires running off and all that shit. Like they run. So here's the thing: the people that are debunking it are mainstream media, that are run by these guys,
Yeah.
basically. So for people that don't know, basically six major companies run every single media outlet you have. Disney is one of them. I'm not sure about the other ones, but there's 6 companies that control it. So also be careful what you see in the mainstream media.
Yeah, never. I stopped believing.
So
in
that
everything.
so that like when they debunk it, I always take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I'll look at it. I'll be like, okay, I'll take that into consideration, but I don't know. I feel like maybe something's hiding.
But when did they run away though? Like this is my first time hearing about.
So Bill Gates on March 13th stepped down,
Okay, but that's not that long
and
ago.
then all the other ones in like February, and then as soon as it started breaking out,
February is sketchy.
Hmm
February is sketchy, but March, I don't know.
March is before it, so he knew more ahead of
No,
time.
March was only a few days ago. March 13th.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Oh
Today-
wait, no,
today's
he
March
stepped down. He stepped down.
Today's March 22nd.
Oh, like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he stepped down like a couple weeks ago. But February, a lot of them started stepping down.
If you left in like January, February, well, you got eyes on you.
A lot of them announced they were stepping down ahead of time.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said it
they-
in
they
like 2019.
pre-planning it.
Yeah, they said ahead of time we're gonna step down in 2020.
Bro, these people are actually stupid. If you're planning this, I would like. Let's be honest.
But
You
here's
probably step down in 2019 rather than 2020 when it's like everyone's already looking at each other. You know. what I
But
mean?
here's the thing: they already like maybe now it looks like I don't know what their plan was actually, but like
Or like if you're gonna escape or like run away during when everyone else is trying to get away. You know what I mean? Not before. You know how sketchy that makes you feel?
yeah.
It's like the school shooting telling people not to come to school the next day.
Yeah.
Like it's like all right, so you knew it was gonna happen, but you didn't tell anyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They saw something coming.
You
So
know.
that's what makes me think that maybe they planned it. Maybe they know. Maybe Bill Gates,
But then again,
he
like,
was
let's
trying
be-
to fight climate change, and he's like, "Fuck, there's way too much work to do. Maybe it's just better to kill off the population."
Maybe.
Like, that's
maybe.
what the Illuminati's all about. It's like, and like all these things, like martial law. You see already. There's like videos and stuff of like military taking over in like in New York, like military.
That was
vehicles.
fake though.
No, those like.
I
were real.
heard people were getting text messages saying that martial law is now in effect, but then I think it was Philip DeFranco or something that came out with.
I don't
saying-
know if it's complete martial law yet, but it's a state of emergency. In like
like
they can get the military to enforce the laws rather than the police. That's what the state of emergency basically states, or that's what martial law is. But state of emergency is like a gateway to martial law. But that's a lot of sketchy shit going on around it. Oh yeah, let's talk about the patent. So I found a patent. I couldn't really understand like half the jargon in it. Like, its
was there
details.
anyone that like debunked like went over it? I guess on YouTube or something like that or no?
Not on you. Like
Like did anyone go over it and explaining what it says and shit or no?
no, not really. I had to do most of it myself. There's not too much information going on around it.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of like, side stuff. Like, the main information I saw was just getting to the patent itself, and then just seeing SARS and CoV, or like, it sounded like it was a mixture of SARS to make with something else to make
COVID.
another COVID. And it says coronavirus all over the place, but that's pre-existed.
Yeah.
But the patent for you guys, you can look this up on YouTube by the barcode. The barcode. Literally every time I cough, I think about it. The barcode's EP1694829B1, and it just so apparently it's a couple doctors from France and what's it called? And China that got together and they did this. They worked on this thing, this SARS-CoV thing, because that's what I saw mentioned, and that's the only thing I really understood. And then I also understood parts of it where they were doing testing on rats. So they were, yeah.
Testing what on rats?
The
virus?
The virus, I think maybe they were. That was the treatment. I think they were testing the treatment on the rats. So like when I was reading through it, it seemed like it was talking about treatment.
Oh, so like,
fuck, I'll show you. Did I show you the thing? Fuck, I don't have a keyboard near me. But
I can search it for it.
There's a patent, and I don't know. I looked through it. You can, especially if you're in the medical field, if you're a medical doctor or something, you probably understand it a lot more because it's so much medical jargon, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't understand much of it. It's like mixing this chemical with this chemical. This chemical, like when they were talking about the rat, they were like, we gave this percent of this chemical, this percent of this chemical. After 14 days, he was fine or some shit like that. I was like, I don't understand this. And I got to like the end of it. It was like more than 20 pages of what looked like a DNA sequence. Like when what we learn in like DNA is ACA, or some shit like that. Yeah. So it was just like a letter sequence of the DNA. It was fucked. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still sketched about the roots of this. But I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Yeah. I mean,
and I don't know. I don't know if there's actually a way to actually find this shit out for sure.
I don't think we'll ever will.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. I don't think we ever will.
All I know is you can't trust, most of the things that the mainstream media says.
But then, bro, if they're coming out with like treatments and shit, do you think they're gonna fucking tax us on it or no?
I don't know. Well, they're gonna tax someone. They're gonna tax governments. If we're not paying for it, the government's gonna pay for it, right?
That's true.
Because in this world, it's a company that's probably going to come up with it or some shit like that.
It's not a government.
Yeah.
Think?
Well, yeah, because realistically, it's not really government researchers, right? It's already researchers that work for companies and research facilities that work for like pharmaceutical companies and stuff like that. They're already established. I don't know if they do have like research facilities that are run by governments. They definitely probably do. They definitely do, but I don't know. I feel like maybe a company's going to come up with it or something. It's going to cost something to someone. That's all we know, realistically. Like, nothing's for free in this world that we know.
Yeah, but, like, for example, like, something like apparently, like, there's, like, a cure for cancer, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so priceless that it's, like, it's not worth it. Like, you can't make any money off of it, you know what I mean?
Because
it makes more money to fund like chemotherapy and all that and stuff,
And apparently they have one for AIDS too.
Yeah, they have one for AIDS, and again, these are all what's it called?
Conspiracies.
Like it's not 100% certain, But I think there is. I do. There are people.
Stuff.
There's a lot of
there's sketchy stuff going on. Like, especially like here, like insulin here is way cheaper than going down to the States. Like what the fuck's going on? It should be a same price, right? It should be controlled price. I think pharmaceutical companies should be like forced to regulate.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. But yeah, when they come up with the cure, someone's gonna get money from it.
Someone's gonna get rich.
Someone's gonna get rich from it. Like right now, even like there's companies that are getting rich.
I heard this one podcast. I forget what it was, but it was just explaining how rich. I know this is going off a tangent, but how rich Jeff Bezos is. It was either from the day they said that Jesus died or was born.
Mm-hmm.
If you got paid $7,000 every hour, you still wouldn't have enough.
What the fuck? Really?
Bro, take that in.
That's fucked. I want to get to that level.
Every hour you're getting paid $7,000.
And think about that. He built that up in like what, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then anything is possible, like realistically.
But you gotta think about it, bro. Like nothing back then was already invented. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. That
here,
sucks for
everything here is already.
We have to innovate on top of innovation.
Exactly. Like there's like okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
For example, you were thinking about delivering for elderly, right?
Yeah.
But you already have things like Uber Eats and stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing
you gotta
to
think
do
outside of the outside box.
Like you have to like kind of reverse engineer it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the hard part. Like back then, obviously, like the phone didn't exist, so like if someone came up with it, it was a new thing that was probably worth going after, right?
Mhm.
But now it's like, okay, why the fuck would I make a new phone when you have like people like
Mhm.
Samsung, Apple,
But
like,
there's always a
running
need.
the game?
You just gotta look hard enough.
Yeah,
There's always a need.
yeah.
I don't know.
I think
But
nowadays it's
nowadays-
services. I think
Yeah,
nowadays the
yeah.
only way you can really, really make money is services rather than products.
Yeah.
Products don't make money anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you have people like
you
China and
yeah,
stuff just
they
like
just
mass producing.
replicate it. Exactly.
Yeah, bro. Like services here is what it's gonna make you money, not products.
Yeah.
And if you're selling products, you probably already know what the hell you're doing, and you're
Mhm.
you're pretty up there.
There's a lot of business potential. Oh, another conspiracy theory that I heard. I don't know the validity of this. I didn't know how to research this, but apparently, do you remember back? I don't know, maybe like 5 or something years ago, when Syria got like they used the chemical.
They got gassed.
Yeah, they got gassed. Apparently, the coronavirus is like the after effect of that attack. Apparently,
Really?
yeah. Apparently, the traces of it, but I don't know about the validity. I'm just saying that's just another thing that I heard. Apparently, it was the traces they were testing. Like that attack itself was apparently to test out a new biological weapon on people, and apparently, like the president of the Syria at the time just okayed it.
The fuck?
Yeah, so apparently that's another conspiracy I've been hearing, but I don't know about the validity of that. Oh, but the good thing is, remember the last time we were talking about Trump?
Yeah.
Bro, that guy's scared right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's shitting.
Bro, I noticed something. Fucking bad leaders that are scared finally do good shit. Like right now, they're thinking of doing that universal basic income. Like they're literally talking to Andrew Yang. Yeah, after they all brushed him off and shit, now they want to talk to. Good job, buddy. Good job. Now they want to talk to Andrew Yang about how universal basic income would work and shit like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, but think about it. That guy only does good shit when he's scared shitless right now. He's scared for that seat. The way he acted, the way he's reacting to this, he dropped the ball, bro.
Like hard.
Hardcore.
Like hard.
Like we were just watching a video. I wish we could show you guys this video, but the audio would not turn it good. There's just a video of like the timeline.
What's the title of it, by the way? It's like why did Trump
lie? Why did the President Trump lie about the COVID-19 crisis? And it's like a 1-minute video, and it just has a timeline, the dates, and then holy fuck, it has like the timeline and dates of has the dates. Yeah, cut the whole part out from here. All right, it has the dates and the numbers of cases, and then like just what Donald Trump is saying in the background, and it's just fucking funny as hell because the numbers keep going up.
Yeah, and then his story keeps changing.
Yeah,
and like,
until one point he's like, "This is a pandemic. I knew it was a pandemic all along."
Yeah.
And when the one right before it, he's like, "No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's gonna go away. It's just like a flu, you know.
It's gonna go away.
It'll just go away."
Oh, why'd you turn
That
into
was
an Italian
Obama.
mobster?
Oh, that was kind of Obama voice. It'll just go away. Was it? I don't know. Fuck.
Same shit, huh?
We've lost our marbles. Self quarantine is having a toll.
Literally.
But yeah, universal basic income is like
How'd that work? How'd that work though?
Bro,
It's hard.
it's not hard. It's so possible, and that's the thing. I was like, bro, that's one thing like I want to push too. It's like universal basic income. It is possible, and it does do good for the economy. That's why they're doing it, because right now they're not paid. Because our economy, here's how our economy works, guys. Our capitalist economy works like this, and it's a dominoes effect. People get jobs, they get money from that job.
They buy shit.
They buy shit. That money goes to another company that hires more people, that gives more money to people, that buy more shit.
Yeah.
So right now, when the economy slows down, people don't have money. People can't buy shit. And buying shit gets people more jobs. So when people aren't buying shit, companies are scaling down because they're not making money.
Yeah.
So that's how the economy works. So universal basic income and like welfare too. People complain about welfare. Yo, these people just sit at home and do welfare. Hey, buddy, that welfare money is coming right back to you somehow, some way. that welfare money is making it way back to your pocket somehow. Because what are these people on welfare doing? They're not sitting at home making a pile of cash.
Yeah.
They're going back out to spend that money. They're paying bills. They're going to grocery stores. So universal basic income would do the same thing. It would just give more money to people to spend, which would actually invigorate the economy even more than it is. That's an extra 1,000 for each person to spend. Think about it.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
A month?
A month. Over, like, if you're over 18 or something.
Really?
Yeah. But think about it. Okay, even if you don't spend it, that covers your bills.
Yeah.
Think about the money that you now have
you can
extra
actually spend,
that you can spend.
Yeah.
That would be so good for the economy. It covers your needs. So now people are spending for luxury more often, right? So more companies, more businesses can thrive. So universal basic income is possible, and it's actually gonna do more good than worse. This is where to get the money from. The higher percent, the people that make more money.
So you just tax them more?
Tax them a little bit more, but they still get $1,000 anyway, right?
Yeah.
Everyone gets $1,000, but tax them a little more.
Maybe it should be like people who are working. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be tough.
Trust me, like, it will work, and that money, they're gonna get taxed on $1,000, right? Or it's gonna, when you go pay groceries or something, there's a sales tax, so it's making some percent back to the government. It's doable, and it's not gonna cost the government a lot of money, and it's actually gonna, you don't
think it will?
I don't think so. I think it's not. Like, think about it. All this money they spend on military or some shit. Imagine cutting down a little bit of that.
I think you should be talking to America about this. Like, our military, it's good and all, but we don't spend that much money on it.
Yeah, but think about there's stuff that can be cut down, like, cut down the salary of some of these guys that work in office, cut down some of their salaries, but it's doable, and it will, like, that's why Andrew Yang has it all figured out, like the details. I know it can work. From a logic's point of view, I just don't know the exact details. Like, I'm not sitting here and, like, calculating every dollar. Like, I would, and that's why I want to get involved in government, and, like, I want to learn more, is because I want to, like, analyze these ideas that I get, like, dollar for dollar. How are we gonna afford this, right? But I know, like, all these ideas can be afforded because you can cut down in places. Like, think about that. That $1,000. You can cut down in social services like welfare, right?
Yeah.
That $1,000 is more than welfare.
Yeah.
100%. Like,
100%.
Welfare, people think. Here's another misconception that I want to talk about. I was like, we were sitting in class, and I overheard these people talking about welfare, and this guy was like, "Yo, these people get so much money off welfare, they're thriving." I'm like, "Hey, buddy, no, those people are doing something else on the side."
Yeah.
Welfare does not give you an
Welfare lavishly.
Yeah, welfare gives you enough money to afford a bus pass and groceries and, like, maybe even internet.
Yeah.
Like, it's your basic needs. You gotta hustle some other way to get that extra money.
100%, bro. Like, welfare is literally living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Like, paycheck to paycheck.
It's child benefits that's actually blessed. Like, I think it's $150 a kid or some shit.
A month?
Yeah. Oh, no, not a month. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is a month.
Probably a month.
Yeah. But, like, you get a lot of, like, for your kids, if they're under 18 or something, you get a certain amount of money. So that's probably what people are thriving on. Oh, but I think that's just gonna call it a. You think it's a kind of call it a chapter? I mean, episode.
Oh, Corona Chronicles. What is it called? Coronavirus Chronicles.
Oh yeah. Oh, this we should have mentioned this in the beginning, but let us know. So we're thinking now everyone's in quarantine. We got everyone needs more shit to do. Yeah. In self-isolation, you needed more entertainment. We are thinking of, and you know how Corona, this is like a really big topic right now. We are thinking of doing a segment. We're doing 2 episodes a week, and one of those would be a segment called Corona Chronicles, where we just talk about the updates, talk about what's going on with the Rona.
We can probably go in depth on some conspiracies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Go anything involving coronavirus.
And these will be a little bit shorter episodes, probably like 20 to 30 minutes, Nothing too long.
Some quickies, some quick entertainment, some quick updates.
Keep you happy throughout the week,
Keep some extra entertainment, and then we'll have just the regular planned episodes. So we're thinking about doing 2 episodes every week. Let us know what you think about that, guys. Let us know if that's something you want us to do. But that's been it. Thanks, guys, for listening and tuning in to our episode.
Please
today.
stay at home. Try to avoid as much contact as possible.
Yeah.
Keep social distance. Stay.
Be part of the positiveness. Be part of the positive.
Let's get over
movement.
this quick.
Yeah,
let's get over this.
Let's try not to fuck up our summer with the virus.
Yeah. Fuck.
But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. New episodes every Tuesday at 8, and make sure to follow us on Instagram for updates and stuff like that. Shakalaka boom boom, we're out, and easy.
Skadoosh.